Hey folks, I am Adele, and today we are continuing our prompt engineering conversation with Jay. You know what blows my mind? AI tools that used to cost hundreds in monthly subscriptions can now be accessed for literal pennies if you know the right techniques. Today, we're diving into how that's even possible.
That's such a fascinating angle. The cost savings piece of AI that nobody seems to talk about. How exactly does that work?
Well, it all comes down to these advanced prompting frameworks and something called OpenRouter. Instead of paying those hefty $20 monthly subscriptions, you can pay per query, sometimes just a few cents for the same quality output.
So you're telling me better prompting not only improves results, but actually saves money? That seems almost too good to be true.
Let me break down how this works with something called COSTAR. It's this brilliant framework that completely transforms how we talk to AI. Think of it as giving the AI a detailed blueprint instead of vague instructions.
Can you give me a real-world example of how that actually plays out?
So imagine you're writing a customer service email. Instead of just saying, write an apology, you're specifying every detail, the context of the complaint, your objective to retain the customer, the professional but empathetic tone you want to strike, and even specific requirements like including a discount code.
That's exactly why some people get these amazing results while others struggle. They're giving the AI complete instructions rather than hoping for the best.
And here's where it gets really interesting. There's another framework called SymTOM that actually teaches AI to understand different emotional perspectives. It's like giving the AI emotional intelligence training.
Well, that sounds almost science fiction-like. How does that actually work in practice?
It's this fascinating two-stage process where you first tell the AI to adopt a specific perspective, like, imagine you are this person in this situation, and then guide it to answer questions from that viewpoint. It's incredible for handling sensitive situations in things like HR or customer service.
You know what really catches my attention? The potential cost savings you mentioned earlier. How much are we actually talking about?
So here's the mind-blowing part. Using OpenRouter through something called the Misty app, you might spend 10 cents for queries that would cost you $20 on a monthly subscription platform. And you can actually test different AI models side by side to see which ones give you the best results.
That kind of experimentation must be invaluable for finding the right approach for specific tasks.
Exactly. And when you combine these frameworks with tools like Google AI Studio, which can process entire videos and summarize them, or Notebook LM, which acts like a super-powered research assistant, the possibilities are endless.
Let me share something interesting about that. These tools can work together synergistically. You might use a free model to structure your prompt, then feed that well-crafted prompt into a more powerful model for the final output.
And that's where RAG comes in. Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Think of it like having a brilliant lawyer who combines their extensive knowledge with specific case research for each unique situation. It helps prevent those frustrating AI hallucinations we all hate.
So what you're saying is we're really just scratching the surface of what's possible with these tools.
Oh, absolutely. And here's what I find most exciting. Projects that seemed impossible before, that would have required entire teams or massive budgets, suddenly become doable with these frameworks and tools. It's like having a whole AI laboratory at your disposal.
Well, that raises an interesting question. What kind of projects or goals that seemed out of reach before might actually be achievable now?
That's exactly what we should all be asking ourselves. When you combine these frameworks with cost-effective access to powerful models, suddenly those impossible mountains start looking a lot more climbable. Whether it's processing hours of video content, conducting deep research, or handling complex customer interactions, it's all within reach now.
You know what's really powerful about this? It's not just about having better tools. It's about democratizing access to these capabilities.
That's right. And as we wrap up here, I think that's the key takeaway. These advanced prompting techniques aren't just about getting better results. They're about making powerful AI tools accessible to everyone. The future isn't about who has the biggest budget. It's about who can use these tools most creatively and effectively.
Take the ideas we've talked about today and try them out. Turn the theory into your own practical aha moments. Until next time, folks, stay curious.